Hey guys, Datasaurus Rex here, raw, real, and uncut. Our society is suffering because it is out of balance. It's out of balance, and it is out of balance because of a lack of diversity. If you have an ecosystem and you remove a species, a type of animal, or plant, or fungus from that ecosystem, all of the other species are going to suffer detrimental consequences because of the removal of the one species, because they're all interconnected. They all go together, they all work together, they're all part of one cohesive unit. And they're going to be out of balance, and they're going to suffer. And it's going to be because of a lack of biodiversity. Because the more types of creatures and plants that you have in an ecosystem that have come up together, the more stable it's going to be. Diversity is the key to stability and the key to balance. And what has happened in our society is we have gotten rid of certain dangerous beliefs. And by gotten rid of, I mean it's shameful to believe certain things. And if you say something like, "Oh, you know, that stuff you're saying, I don't know if I believe it. I'm not sure how I feel about that." Then all of a sudden, what? You're a dangerous person. You're a threat. There's something wrong with you. You need to be dealt with. And you start to say, "What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" And then if you say, "Well, you know what I'm going to do for myself, for me, I'm going to go do this." And they say, "What? You're a dangerous person. You're a threat. You need to be dealt with." And that is how you make conspiracy theorists. Because when somebody's trying to do something based on what they believe, what they found to be true, doing something for themselves, and then they're told that they're a threat, they're dangerous, because they're eating a gluten-free bagel. Really? Really? And so we shame all those beliefs and push them down. Anything that doesn't fit our specific narrative that we want for our society, we push it down, shame it out, say, "No, you can't believe that. Only stupid people believe that. Only dangerous, ignorant fools believe that." So we get rid of all those yucky beliefs that we don't like, and we're left with one core belief. We teach it in school, we teach it in college. And maybe they'll allow for two conflicting belief systems, so we have the appearance of a choice here. And we're taught it through the media, through movies and television, which is really just highly manipulative advertising, sold to us as entertainment. It's not entertainment. It's advertising for the worldview that we're supposed to have, that fits. It fits. Everything fits with this worldview. But if we're all thinking and taught and learning and knowing this and believing the same things, how are we going to learn anything from each other? How are we going to have balance if everyone's believing and thinking the same things? And you have to think about this. We can't be right about everything. So having one belief system, one worldview, we're losing diversity in religion, we're losing diversity in spirituality, in education, we're losing diversity in cultural diversity. I mean, we're losing diversity. And if we just have one way that we do things, one worldview, one society, it's got to be wrong at least in one or 2 points. Like genetics. You deepen the gene pool, you're going to have better results. If you have a narrow gene pool with the same flaws in it, you're going to keep producing those flaws over and over. We gotta broaden our gene pool here. We've got to get some diversity, create diversity. Each person has their own uniqueness to them, their own belief system that they create inside themselves, and it doesn't need to look like everyone else's. It doesn't need to look like that. It can just be special to them. And you can say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Let's say, "I think this about that." That's great. Now I've got perspective. Now I've got some perspective. and I can take the next steps in raising my level of awareness, raising my consciousness, and having some more understanding, some empathy, some compassion, diversity. I'm burning some chicken over here. Got to get to it. Push the button.